The drama, Gracie. Nikki and whoever the heck is over there is sitting there asking you questions that you're saying you don't know the answer to. Gracie, you know the answer to everything they're asking you.
I don't know anything about Brandon. They were asking me about Brandon.
Okay, what do they want to know?
They asked me if he had a job, if he was on disability. I don't know none of that shit.
Ain't none of their motherfucking business.
They don't need to know that. That's none of their business whether he has a job or not.
And that's what I told them. I don't know nothing about him.
Just like them trying to sit there and figure out how much food stamps I get a month. That's none of their fucking concern.
And I told them the same thing. I don't know how much you get.
Ain't nobody's business.
That's nobody's business. I mean,
But like I
I
said,
But I mean,
shut up.
like Goose Talks ain't nothing but a bunch of fakes.
I mean, if you want to be a part of them, Gracie, that's on you. I'm
like I
not going to be a part of it because all they are is cyber bullies.
Fakes.
like I
They're
told
sitting over there now in somebody else's live talking about somebody. That's all they do is go from one person to another, from one person to another, talking about people.
like I told you earlier.
Nikki just said in her live earlier it was 11:30 for her. She was going to bed. Now there she is sitting in somebody else's live talking about somebody else. That's all they do, Gracie, is go from one person to the next. And I'm not going to be a part of it no more. I apologized for everything I did. I said I was wrong, and they keep it circulating. They keep it going because that's the shit that they like. They enjoy that shit. Why do you think every time I go live on TikTok, it pops up on Reddit? Because Blobfish or whoever the fuck that is sitting there doing it, and Nikki and all them is a part of it. She can sit there and say she's not all day long. She's right there in the comments.
Nikki sounds like a
Well,
fucking man.
Just
like
like a while ago, she sat there in the live and told you she's got screenshots of me talking to somebody dirty on Clapper or whatever. I've never said nothing to anybody dirty on here. And if I have, it was just to joke around. It's nothing serious.
well,
Because
like I
I
told
would never do anything like that because I have a husband. I am married. I am not a hoe. I am far from it.
like I told you earlier. I mean, this doesn't need to cause me and you to argue. We're family. But like I told you earlier on the phone when I called you, I simply got in her live to explain the situation of family and Jen, where they want to bring my name up and talk about me like a dog because of the situation
And
you
I
have
just,
caused.
and
Because
I've already,
you have caused. You. No one else. You.
yeah, I know that. I said
Because
I
of
caused
the
it.
lies. Because of the lies you have told and not backed them up.
I've
And
backed up
everyone.
everything I've said.
And then.
That the problem is with that, Gracie, is they don't want to take the truth and believe it. They want to continue to sit back and say, "Oh no, you're lying. You're lying."
Yeah,
Cuz
and I
that's what
understand
they do. They
that.
are cyber bullies, Gracie.
And I
Google the
understand that.
definition of that.
But like I said,
I mean, Lawrence is
the
sitting
whole
right there beside you. Ask Lawrence what he thinks a cyberbully is. He will tell you a cyberbully is somebody that goes from one person to another and does nothing but bully that person.
well, like I told you earlier when I
And that's
called,
exactly what they're doing. They're bullying.
the only person I got back in contact with Nikki was to tell her to send a message out for me because I got blocked and banned because of this situation. Because I helped you. I got
Well, Gracie, I told you from the get go, stay out of it and stay down for a while until the stuff subsided. And you kept saying, no, Jen, I want to be there for you. I want to help you. Gracie, you are 17 years old. Technically, you're not even supposed to be on TikTok right now. You're not even old enough to have a TikTok account. That's why you're not allowed to turn your camera on when you go in boxes and whatnot, because you're not old enough.
I don't have enough followers, that's why.
Well, that too.
You gotta
But
have
I
a
mean,
thousand followers.
right.
You
Still,
gotta have
you are.
And I
At the
can
end
turn
of the
my
day,
camera on.
Gracie,
But
at the
you
end of
gotta
the
have
day,
you gotta
Gracie, you're
have
not
1,000
listening to me,
followers.
honey. I tried to tell you from day one when all this started, Gracie, sit back and just listen. Do not put your 2 cents in it. Do not say nothing, because all it's going to do at the end of the day is drag you in the middle of it. And what did you do? You sat there and put yourself right in the middle of it.
Yeah, because
You gotta understand, sweetheart, I am 2 hours and something away from you. There is technically nothing you can do.
the only reason
Nothing.
I even put my name in it was because you brought up my name.
How did I bring up your name, Gracie?
Yeah,
I
was
don't
that
remember
brought up?
what you brought my name up about, but you brought my name up. You said my niece is 2 hours and something away from me, and I wasn't even in it. That's when I come
Yeah,
in. When
that's
you brought
because
my
they
name,
were asked.
when
The
you said
reason I
my name,
brought you up was because they was asking, did I have any family that could help me? No, I don't have no family. I said the only family I have is my niece who is 17 years old, which is 2 hours and something away. I said, and her mom is my sister, which my sister's not gonna do nothing because she don't even have the money to take care of her own self right now, more or less try to help me. And that's where you got brought in it at because they felt like, okay, if your mom was my sister, why can't you tell your mom that, hey, I need help? It's not going to do any good to do that because she's not going to help.
well,
She can't even help herself.
like I said, this whole situation is caused because where none of it would have happened if you wouldn't have got on social media asking for help. And
No,
yeah,
it wouldn't have. But I
I know
mean, like I told Jen the other day, when me and her was in a box, I probably should have, messaged her or somebody that I felt that I could trust and say, hey, I need a little bit of assistance. Do you mind helping me? But I didn't go about it that way, so I went about it wrong, and I take accountability for that. Nobody wants to accept the fact that I said that. They want to take what I'm saying and flip it around and continue to say that I'm lying because they're nothing but cyber bullies is what an internet bully is, and that's what they're doing. They're nothing but a group of cyber bullies that want to go from one person to another because they're miserable with their own life, so they want to make everybody else's life miserable. And they think by sitting on TikTok all night, screen recording somebody, and bullying somebody is the way to make
well,
their life happy because they
I
get
don't
views
know.
out of what it is they get viewers out of it, and they like that
No, I
because
don't
if
know.
you pay
Like I
attention
said,
they tell everybody to tap the screen and this and that because they want to get the views on it.
the only reason I got in it was to get my name out of it because my name was brought up in it by you. So I'm
Yeah,
out of
because
it.
they
And
asked me if they have.
I'm out of it. And if you want to block me, that's on you. I don't
I
care.
mean, I blocked you because I felt like you were a part of them, Gracie.
Well, I'm
Because
not.
when you're bouncing around TikTok and you're in one live, and then I get out of that one and I see you in another one, I mean, come on now, make up your mind what side you're going to be on, my side or their side.
I'm not on nobody's side. I'm trying to
I
clear my
mean,
name out of the situation.
well, the only way to clear your name out of the situation is to stay out of people's boxes and stay out of people's lives and don't worry about it.
Well,
It's
my
not
question
going to,
is how are you even in their lives when you have them blocked and they have you blocked? That's my
because
question.
it's called
Because,
I have another device, Gracie, that they don't know about.
well,
That's how.
you're not on your backup account because you don't even have enough followers to even go live.
Exactly.
So I'd like to know what account you're going in on.
They're not going to know that. Just like I don't know what account they're going in on when they're in there screen recording and mass reporting me all the time. Because,
Well,
if they can do
like
it, so
I
can I.
said, I'm not worried about it. But if you want to block me, whatever. I'm in there to clear my name, and that's all I'm saying. I love you. Have a good night.
You're in there to clear your name, but yet you're going. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Well, you can keep being a part of those cyber bullies because I don't care. Yeah, they can hear me. Because I don't have it. I can't pause over here like I can on TikTok. I don't care if they hear me. I know they're screen recording this too. Because they done already found out I have a clapper, but oh well. Don't care. That's the last thing I worry about. They want to be cyber bullies, go for it. Because that's exactly what they are. They're cyber bullies. Because I've already sat there and apologized for what I did. I've already said the truth, and they still don't want to believe it.
Okay, Jen, can I say something, please?
What?
You did that, dude. I'm not working more. Drop it, please. I don't want you to ever mention that group's name again. You mention that group's name again? I told you what's what happens.
Oh, that looks good. I need to go get that. Hey, Angel. Ow, my knee hurts. I recommend La Roche-Posay Multi-Pore Body Cream. One application a day keeps very dry skin away. 48 hours.